Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another Rebels Club, aka Negativity with Success. And yes, welcome back. We're what's going on in the stock market, why it's happening, and what that means for whatever company you might be invested in. If you like the video, man, please click like, subscribe. Yes, no, maybe so. Let's go. So, now looking at here today is that the stock market is a bit mixed, negative but mixed. Uh, so all the indexes are down bad, they're down bad. All because of that US Iran trade, what you call these war. Yeah, man. As you can see here, there's a few who are trying to change, but yeah, man, everything's just dipping quite bad today. But it's not so bad, but it's bad. So far, since we started, the S&P 500 is down negative 30. For these, let me see here. S&P is down by 0.31%. Dow Jones is down by 0.27%. And we have your what you call these Nasdaq 100. Nasdaq 100 is also down by 0.16. So yeah, man. Overall, everything is down, but not so much. The difference is like 0.1% in terms of like if you bought, and if you look at the negative, like if you bought one 100 with $100, you should be down maybe like 89. So it's not so bad, not so good at the same time. And then we have your other indexes like your Nasdaq 100. I did say that one is 0.18%. Yeah, man, since the stock market is opened an hour ago, nothing is quite. Today's just boring as usual. You have like your oil and stuff are up today. Yeah, man, but let me press here. Let me just go into context after. Just look at the actual data. So today, as you can see here, the European indexes are also down by 1%. Like your DAX, the DAX is down by 1.6%. FTSE is down by 0.14%. The Euro Stocks 50 is down by 1.94. And if we move on to other indexes like the Asia and Pacific, the Hang Seng is up by 1.24%. And we have the S&P 200, it's down by 0.37%. Nifty 50 is actually up today by 0.51%. Yeah, man, that's about it. So everything, just to put into context, is down slightly, but it's not so bad. So the first of all we need to consider is, why is it like this? The geopolitical tensions between the Strouds of that US to the Iran war, right? And there are US ships, right? US and the Iran are like responding to each other, right? And then the other one is saying, I could do this, the other one is saying, I could do that. But that's what's happening today. If we're moving on to commodities today, you will see that prices are playing around 101 and 102 barrels recently. So this is it due to the inflation worries, first of all, and bonds yielding higher. Second of all, is that the earnings report continues to drive into individual stocks more than the broad sentiment, right? So yeah, man, people are buying now because of they have an idea that the earnings report are going to be very positive. So they're going to make a lot of money from that. It's when the company is reporting 4 months of how much they've made in total and overall ever since they went public. Yeah, man. So every 4 months they have to keep on doing that, and The last point is the broader, what you call this, backdrop is that strong April performances for April. And it actually did well, man. April was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful month for stocks. They've been positive, basically, right? And have had high valuations. So people are just buying, even if like the stock is expensive. Second of all is the oil inflation and also the datas like the one we just expressed a couple of days ago, which was the retail sales. It made a new high. Going on. It was a beautiful month. You had more updates than nowadays in general. So you were Gucci in April. So now we're in May. It's a new month, new mentality. Slowly but surely, road to Lamborghini by December. So yeah, man. If we're moving on to commodities, as you can see here, gold is actually down by 2%. Silver is down by 3%, 3.61. Copper is down by 2.43%. Palladium, what you call this? Platinum is down by 2.54%. Then you have bread oil, which is up actually. Bread oil is up today by 5%. Crude oil, WTI, is up by 3%. Natural gas is up by 3%, 3.31. Heating oil is up by 2%. US coffee is it's up actually by 0.94%. US corn, US corn is also up actually by 1%. US wheat is up by 0.33%. Then we have your US cotton, which is up by 1%, and then US cocoa, it made the biggest run up by 8%. Biggest one so far in the commodity space. So as you can see, Brent oil is up. It's currently sitting on 10114 actually. 114. Crude oil is up by 105. Natural gas is up by 2.8. Heating oil is now sitting at 4. As you can see there, that's about it in terms of commodities. So another one that made a surprise for me today was like cryptos actually. Cryptos are up because of a story on biggest holder of, let me not say biggest holder, but biggest company holders, if I might say that. MicroStrategy. Let's look it up. There's a story behind it today. Here's the company MSTR. MSTR is up today. It's up today by 2%. Current price is sitting at 181. 181. That's the current price for MicroStrategy actually. They buy. They're like one of the biggest buyers of Bitcoin actually around the world. Behind like your CIA, the CIA. There's one Chinese company. I just forgot the name of it. But yeah, man, they are one of the biggest buyers of Bitcoin. It's up, so that also pushed up your other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, of course. Today it's doing quite wow. Look at that. Look at that shit. It's currently sitting at 79,594. Yeah, man, that is up by 1% actually. Then you have Ethereum is currently sitting at 2,345. That is up by 0.74%. Ether, which is currently hasn't really moved that much, is up by 0.01%. Then we have your XRP, which is up by 0.03%. And then of course your buy what is it? Binance Bitcoin, which is up because of Bitcoin, obviously. So we're up by 0.71%. USDC is down today by 0.01%. Solana today is up by 0.19%. Tron is up by 0.47%. Dogecoin is up by 1.26%. And then Hyperliquid is up by 1.16%. So yeah, man, that was a surprise. Like, there are people who bought actually. We can just find out here. Let's find out. Let's find out. So these. So yeah, man. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Just wanted to wait for this to load. Actually. I was just wondering, looking at the reason why. Oh yes, yes, yes. So basically, there's these ETF inflows. ETF inflows are like what hedge funds use to buy into Bitcoin. So that's what's happening today with that one here. So yeah, man. So every time there's an inflow, right? An inflow is like would have like a huge hedge fund would buy like Bitcoin. Maybe they'll buy like $1 million. That will automatically push the price up for Bitcoin automatically. So yeah, man. The majority of these hedge funds they buy ETFs to buying indirectly. It's like indirectly buying into actual Bitcoin. So yeah, man, that's what's happening. Here it says that the world's largest crypto rose at $80 before giving it back some of the gains retreat to 87. Some progress towards the passage of a U.S. treaty bill also helped through the bill. The Clarity Act still appears far from becoming law. Also, yes, yes, yes. So they're creating a law actually behind these ETFs, so they can just avoid a lot of shady things happening in the country. So yeah, man, Bitcoin saw a strong capital inflow in the US listed exchange funded data from So Value showed net ETF inflow reaching 1.97 billion in April, their highest level since 2025 October, when Bitcoin hit its record high. But the inflows still remain below the average monthly level seen in 2025. So let's see here. Has posted its weekly buying this week. So MicroStrategy also paused its weekly buying this week. Michael Slayer said in a statement that this move comes ahead of Micro's first quarter earnings, which are due on Tuesday. The company is expected to post a loss of $13.67 dollars on revenue of 120 million. God damn. Imagine losing 120 million a day. You're gonna cry, bro. But yeah, man, strategy clocked a deep outsized loss in fourth quarter due to losses in the value of its Bitcoin holdings. And then the other thing was the World Liberty Financial filed a lawsuit on Monday against crypto entrepreneur Justin Sun, accusing him of defamation, and allegedly he conducted prohibited coin transfers, store purchases, and short selling, while knowing the company had the right to freeze user tokens. When he sued the digital company, let me see, the lawsuit is a counter move to legal action Sun initiated in April. So when he sued the digital currency venture, So co-founded President Donald Trump and his family allegedly had unlawfully frozen his token holdings. Oh, so basically this guy was suing Trump's family, and then they just came back for him. Came back for him. That was it. World Liberty Financials. So yeah, man, they just that's about it today with the cryptocurrencies. Then we have your what you call these currencies. Currencies are down today because of the US dollar is up by 0.29%. The US dollar is playing around 89 today. If we look at that US dollar. So as you can see here, it's playing at 89 to be exact. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, it's playing at 89. This is an option. Okay. Yeah, but it's not so bad. Nothing to panic about per se today in terms of that. Still quiet as usual. And then if we're moving on, yeah, man. So basically, what you'll see here is that every other place is going to be in red in comparison to the US dollar. And then if we're moving on to like your euro to the pound, which is up by 0.13%. Then we have the New Zealand, obviously, to the US dollar, that is down. The euro to the Japan is down also at 0.09. The British pound to the Japanese yen is down by 0.22%. So yeah, man, that's what's happening today in terms of currencies. So the one that is up for the month in terms of currencies, right, against the dollar, it's the euro to the US dollar. The Aussie dollar, actually. The Aussie dollar is up overall by 4%. Behind that, it is the New Zealand to the US dollar, which is up by 3%. And then the second one is the British pound to the dollar, which is up by 2%. And then secondly is the euro to the US dollar, which is up by 1.66. So man, everyone who betted against the dollar in April, yeah, they made a lot of money. Basically, yeah, they made a lot of money. Congrats to them, man. Obrigado, obrigado, obrigado. And then if we move on the market, the bond market here, as usual, we're gonna look at the four most important one: the US 30, the US 10, the 5-year, and the 2-year. So with the US 30, as you can see here, Jesus Christ, it's yielding today at 5.01. So that is up by 1%, 1.05%. And then the US dollar 10, the 10-year is yielding at 4.44%, which is up by 1.48%. And then the US 5-year is at 4.08. So let's just say 4.1. It's up by 1.59%. Then we have the US dollar 2-year, which is up today by 1.65%. Jeez, man. So basically, what I was saying earlier is that the US bonds are making money that they lost throughout the years. So it's only now like becoming like a slow curve from like a roller coaster. It's like a roller coaster. So it's like it was down to its lowest last year. So today that it's just recovering slowly but surely. This one is quite slow, but you make a lot of money. But yeah, man, that's what happened there. And then we're gonna move on. Then we're gonna move on to your biggest winners and biggest losers, right? Biggest winners, biggest losers, and then economic. I'm not the economic calendar because of, like, Federal Reserve had said everything he had to say on Friday. So yeah, man, things are gonna be the same, same. Nothing interesting there is gonna happen. And then if we run through these, like your public offering, today there's nothing. Yeah, now today there's nothing. This week we have this company called Saja, Saja Live. Let's see. Then the earnings report. Then we're gonna move on to the earnings report. Okay, this is what's keeping the stock market up today this week in general. Yeah, man. So I heard something very important a couple of days back is that 90% of the companies don't beat. They always beat the earnings report, so they're always gonna have like a positive or like a green revenue, right? So as you can see here, like your Tyson Foods. Tyson Food is one of the biggest distribution of chicken around the world. So yeah, man, they produce and distribute the biggest chicken in the world. So yeah, man, they like the big monopoly in terms of like chicken around the world. So also chicken that comes from the house comes from these guys, Tyson Food. You don't know that. So as you can see here, as usual, they made obviously 0.87 EPS versus the forecast of 0.78. They made $13.65 billion, bro. In compared to the forecast of 13.61, so they still make a lot of money. And then you have like your Pinnacle West, Exum Therapeutics. So some of them are still on the way. And then you have your Norwegian Cruise Line, which is down today by 2.3 billion. They're losing a lot of money because of it's gonna cost them even more money due to the high prices of gas, right? So their cruises are gonna cost more money, meaning that not a lot of people are basically gonna book them. But yeah, man, that's about it so far. And then throughout the day, we're gonna have like your other earnings report, and then you have like your BioTwist. I love this company, BioTwist. They specialize in that AI, um, these AI generative, what you call these cures and vaccines, basically. So they change it in there in terms of your pharmaceutical companies. Um, then we have even more. They're gonna report later on, actually. So yeah, man, that's about it. An earnings report. You just have to wait for the bell to close. You just have to wait for the stock market to close, and then I wanna go through what is this, bro? Oh yeah, so we're gonna go through the winners and biggest losers today. Biggest losers and biggest winners today. Today is the day. So the first one that did well today was Micron Technologies. They are leading in terms of memory technology. Let me just open it that Micron Technologies. Back then, this company used to be like one of the most hated on the stock market. It was one of the most hated companies. So now today, since Nvidia made a bet that AI is gonna be still AI is still in the beginners phase. Like we still haven't seen like the maximum level of AI where like become so lazy that 90 of the population won't be actually working. But yeah, man, as you can see here, the Micron is current price is sitting at 580. It's up by 7%. So yeah, man, that is all driven by memory chip demand and that AI story. And then we're moving on to the other company called Coinbase. Coinbase is an exchange where people buy Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies in general. Every cryptocurrency in the world that you want to buy as a beginner, yeah, man, you can get it here at Coinbase. So that's up today because of that inflow, because of like your biggest companies in the world like BlackRock, Vanguard, Fidelity. Yeah, man, they're still increasing their positions in cryptocurrencies. So yeah, man, I don't know why it's not opening actually. Coinbase Global. So yeah, man, that's it. I just wanted to show you the price and where it is now. Dope company, man. I love it. Can't hate on it. Yeah, man. Seems like it doesn't want to open. And then the third one that was going higher, it was another one called Robinhood. Robinhood is one of those trading platform as well. You can trade and invest at the same time. Yeah, man, it's also going higher today. Oh, let me just open it. Let me just open this somewhere else. Finex. So yeah, man, that's one of the other companies. Whoa. My thing is tripping. Trip. Are you tripping, bro? Yeah, I was saying Robinhood. Yeah, Robinhood. Yeah, this is the ticker. The ticker is called Hood. The Hood. The current price is now sitting on. I haven't seen this in a while, bro. Well, I was currently sitting at 70, 76 around this year, man. Yeah, man, that was one of them, and the next one was eBay, the online, which the online marketplace. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, man, this one was also up. It's playing around 100. Beautiful, beautiful. And then the other one that is up today is a company called App Loving. Like this is like the most favorite company Wall Street loves. I don't know why. Yeah, but they're like a marketing agency. Marketing agency. They had a little scandal a couple of years back. Not even a couple of years back, a few months back of them not having some shady third party. But yeah, man, that's one of the companies. Those are one of the four companies today that are up today. And then yeah, the biggest losers today was just Norwegian Cruise Line. That's that shipping company. Or majority of the shipping companies and transport, what you call these? Transportation companies made a lot of losses, like your UPS, FedEx, and then you have your other companies like CH Robertson. They made a lot of losses today. And then you have your other companies like your biotech, a company called Summit Therapeutics, that also made a loss today. So yeah, man. Overall, the sentiment on just the stock market is that it's more focused on the earnings report and also the geopolitical oil news. And then on Friday, we're going to have your jobs report, which is the non farm payroll. That's one of the most important numbers of the week. Behind the Federal Reserve. Yeah, man, that's about it for today. If you like the video, please click like, subscribe. Yes, no, maybe so.